So I had to take a week off exercising because that little bit right there, I let it heal enough. That's cutting basal cell carcinoma out of my body again. This is how much the doctors don't know. The guy's cutting me open. It's like, dude, I've been trying to get you guys to zap my crusties for over 5 years. And, oh, well, every time we zap that, it just comes back. Okay, basal cell carcinoma grows outward from the epidermis, which is your skin. All right? So if you zap past the epidermis, you got a little scar, but you don't get to remove a whole big stripe of skin. You follow? If you get past the epidermis, it don't come back. That's the doctor telling me, well, it always comes back because he doesn't know how to do it. Fucking idiots. I'm like, dude, I've been dealing with this shit for 25 years. The dude couldn't have been more than 35. Fuck. So anyhow, this is what I do. Watch how I do it. As most guys, including me, when you're young, you just get in there and start doing your thing, right? Mistake. Oh my God, mistake. Why is that? Well, you got this thing called cartilage. Without your cartilage, there's no cushion on your bones and you can't do shit. So you got to warm up your cartilage first before you pick up any weights. First. And this is what you do. You get on one of these machines here, and I personally give myself 10 minutes on a workout. Right? You can go longer if you want. And you're not going blah, 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 blah. It's not about heart rate. It's about warming up the cartilage. So you twist like this, right? Get your whole spine going, right? Also works your obliques, right? You got fast twitch and slow twitch muscles. So you want to do something like this to work, I forget which one's fast and slow twitch at the moment, but anyhow, you got to work both of them. So one you work with weights, the other you just work with exercise, all right? So you look at it on the internet. Fast twitch and slow twitch muscles. You got to work both. Give yourself 10 minutes, warm up that cartilage. Now, some of you guys, you're fat, you're old, you're out of shape. That's good. You can get in shape. You got to do it consistently. Slow wins this race. You remember the turtle in the hare, the tortoise in the hare? Who won? Not the hare. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Fast, fast, fast. The tortoise won because he was consistent. Consistent. So start with just body weight or 5 pounds, whatever you're able to pick up. Okay. When I got back out of the hospital, I couldn't even pick up 50 pounds. Oh my God. So we're going to do squats today. So there's 2 types of squats you want to do. You want to do narrow like this. 5 deep breaths. Oxygenates your muscles. Then you come down and back up. Okay? That's 1 set of 10. Now this is really crucial. How do you know how many sets of whatever last week? How about last month? Well, how about 3 months ago? Well, how about 6 months ago? You gonna remember all that? No, you ain't. So you better keep track of what you're doing. The date, the time, my weight, how much walker I did, what exercise. Right? Now, if you're really out of shape, give yourself 3 to 5 minutes rest between sets. You want to build it up to where you're at a 30-second break. Zap, zap, every 30 seconds. Why? Well, what builds muscle? Diet. Gotta have the right protein at the right times. Sleep. And the right rest between sets. When you're at a 30-second break, it boosts your testosterone. The more T you can produce, the more muscle you're going to create. So you got to trick your body into producing more T. Part of that's diet. That's the raw eggs. Right? You need the right protein before bed. So you want a good protein with whey, ricotta cheese, Parmesan cheese, cottage cheese. Alright? That's why I put that power breakfast up. Man, that gets me going. Ricotta cheese before bed. A nice spoonie like this. When you eat that, it's sweet. It's tasty. So give yourself a nice little 30-second stroll, right? You can time it if you want. There's a timer on your phone. Or you can guess. About a 30-second break. And come in here. Grab whatever weight you're using. And you got wide squats. Crucial. Works the muscles different. Okay? Now, it's really crucial either the day of squats or the next day you do calf lifts, because that gets all the sore out and reworks the muscles. Now, 100 pounds of dumbbells is actually really lightweight. So the big bodybuilders, man, they're pushing 500, 800 pounds. I never got close. But that's still weight. And you want to get that soreness out. Right? So if you're using light weight, you can do your calf lifts on the same day. And if not, then make sure you do them the next day before the soreness really hits. So, when you do wide, you're getting this in here, right? In your glutes. Very important. Now, some of you might be going, what's up with the shirt? These were mine, these limiteds. I had two of them, 1914s. And I found the LA chapter. That was me. The LA chapter's now defunct. I handed it on a platter to Chris Taylor, or what's his name? Greg Taylor. And Baby Huey himself. I mean, I handed him all the stuff. I spent 100 grand back in the 90s putting this chapter together. Back. I handed him everything. Whew. We actually ran the El Camino swap meet 1 year. Lost so much money I had to do it again. Lost 30 grand back then. Tremendous amount of money back in the 90s. But it was the largest one ever. We're 200 vendors. We'll never have another one that size because the parking lot below, which we use for vendors, and not just the top, is not there anymore. So, anyways, a little break. It's important to walk during your break. Keeps that heart pumping. Keeps that muscle going. Keeps that oxygen in your muscles happening. You write it down. Okay. Now we do our calf lifts. Now again, there's several types and variations. You've got your regular like this, boop, 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 and you got wide, okay? If you get really creative, you can go narrow like this. And if you get really creative, you can come up here and you got a platform like this, right? You're on a platform, and see what I can do this here. Not do this wide. Get your feet even, and now you're going up like that, because that really puts the stretch in. I've been at physical therapy to try to get things moving right again after the whole hospital almost died thing. One of the kids is like, I do 345 pounds on the machine. I'm like, dude, if you're pushing 345 on calves, he was a skinny little kid with no muscle. Says, you ain't doing it right. I'll be happy to school you. He wouldn't even let me school him. What an idiot. Everybody thinks they're smart, and guess what? Very few people are smart. You're less than, if you're really smart, and if you're really, really smart, like Mensa level smart, you're less than 1% of 1% of the population. So, anyways, calf lifts. So here we go. 1, 2. Try and hold it at the top. Now again, you want to narrow. So we did those. Woo. Give me my little break, right? So I'm sweating, yeah. I try to keep the gym at 72 degrees. That's my preferred temperature, which is going to make me sweat. Some people like working out in the cold. I get sick and I'll hurt my muscles. So we lay down. Right? Come back over, grab our weights. And go wide. Make sure your feet are evenly spaced. Okay. So, and what you do is you repeat till you feel like, okay, I'm good. Don't overdo it. Very important. Don't overdo it. Okay. Now, as important as to what you're doing in the gym is how you do it. If you don't move the movement properly, if you're not squeezing the muscles, you ain't doing shit but wasting your time and working your ego. Don't use too much weight. This is about you, only you, and the weights. Not all them people looking at you. They don't count. It's just you and the weight. So you start light and you work up. Alright? It doesn't matter if you're using 5 pounds for curls or 50 pounds or 100 pounds. You start light and you work it up. Don't hurt yourself. Now when you're done, you got about 10 to 15 minutes to get the right food in you. You want a sweet juice drink, like pineapple juice is excellent. You want a banana. You need the potassium for your muscles. So more ripe the better. Okay, and it also increases your blood sugar in the right way, not like sugar candy sugar. when you increase your blood sugar correctly, your muscles are already, they're exploded, they're swollen, and they're going, I need sustenance, I'm starving here. You just broke down the tissue, I got to repair myself. So if you don't feed it properly, it's going to pull muscle from your own body to repair the muscle you just tore during your exercise. That's what it is. It's like layers and layers of settlement, except on your muscles. So as you repair them properly, they get bigger. You repair it properly, they get bigger. That's how it works. And you get stronger. So, protein drink, okay, yeah, you can have that. But what you really need, pineapple juice, excellent, like I said, a really ripe banana. Oh my God, important. And raw eggs. The cholesterol in the yolk is the precursor hormone for every hormone your body needs to produce, including, guess what? Testosterone. The godfather of bodybuilding, modern bodybuilding, Vince Gironda, he stated specifically that 30 raw eggs a day is the equivalent of steroids. And having done that and been there and had 18.5-inch arms like a womb, I guarantee you it works. Absolutely. So I'm going to have my 10 little raw eggs after I'm done, and my banana and my pineapple juice. So we're going to shut this off now, and I'm going to get back to my workout. So if I helped just one of you guys out there, this video was worth it. See ya.